What? So today we got the new 19.30 update in Fortnite Creative. We've got the new fire volume device, some new consumables, and a resource prop gallery. We've also got some new options in the prop manipulator device that brings custom harvesting to a whole new level. So without further ado, let's jump in. So if we go to the galleries tab and hit recently added, you'll see there's a new resource prop gallery. Let's throw that down. We've got a whole load of new resources here. I think some of this is already in BR. I think these planks of wood are the same ones that you find at Logjam Lumberyard. And we've also got some rocks here that look like the ones from Covert Cavern. So that's cool. We've got different props for metal, brick, and wood. We've also got some crystals here and some mushrooms. This is something I haven't seen yet. Just by themselves, these mushrooms don't give you any resources when you hit them. So we're going to use a prop manipulator device and an item granter to make a harvesting mechanic. So we'll throw down an item granter. Drop in a mushroom, set it to grant item when receiving from channel 1, and on grant action to keep all. Then using a prop manipulator device, we'll set on damage to transmit on channel 1, and just like that we're harvesting mushrooms. There's so many possibilities you could use this for. It's pretty much the same mechanic that we were using in my last custom harvesting tutorial. But there's actually some new options in the prop manipulator device that work even better with props that already have harvesting, like this tree. So we've got this new option here, override resources. If we switch that to yes, we get all these new options that come down. So resource node available selects the total amount of resources available on each prop in the volume. So if you want the tree to have a total of 100 wood, then that'll be the max amount of wood that you can get from that tree. Resource node given selects how much of that resource you get on each hit. And with resource node type, we can change which kind of resource you get when harvesting that object. Resource node depletion mode allows you to restock the resources on a delay or over time, and then you can select how much time that takes. This is great for survival maps. So let's set the resource node available all the way up to 5,000. Let's give 100 resources on each hit. And let's change the type. We've got wood, stone, metal, gold, and then a custom item. Let's put it on gold for now. And we'll say restock on delay, 15 seconds. You can set that all the way up to an hour. Again, great for survival maps. We're going to put it on 15 seconds. So once all the gold is gone, it takes 15 seconds before you can start harvesting again. So we're hitting the tree. We're getting gold, 500, 600, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,200 gold. Now the tree broke, so we can't do it again. So I'm going to have to go back in and then just set the prop health to invulnerable. Now we can just start harvesting our tree, get all the gold. 2,500, 2,800, 3,000, 3,000, 3,500, 3,900, 4,000, 4,500, 5,000, and then we can't harvest anymore because that was what we set our maximum amount to. But after 15 seconds, we start getting the gold again. So that works exactly as we expected it to. Who said money doesn't grow on trees? So how about the custom item? Can we just drop items into the prop manipulator device now? Yes, we can. I'm going to drop a legendary revolver into the prop manipulator device. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to go and harvest this gun tree. Gold guns just flying out. This is crazy. There's so much you can do with this now. How about this? Let's take some of these crystals and ore, place them down. Let's set up a prop manipulator device with the settings we want to harvest them. Copy that over to each one, and then we'll pop the corresponding crystals or ore into each one. And now we can harvest quartz, shadow shard crystal, malachite ore, sunbeam crystal. Listen to the sound it makes. There's so much you can do now. You can make a map with all these different types of resources, have realistic harvesting with them, use them to trade, use them for crafting. This is really cool. Here's what most of you probably came here for, the fire volume device. Richie Toons recently made a video on how to make fire that's already in your map when you spawn in, using an explosive device and a fuel pump. Well, this device makes that mechanic a lot easier now. You can just throw it down, set the width, depth, and height. You can set whether it's enabled at the start or whether it has to be enabled by a channel. You can override the island settings to allow objects to ignite or not to, or you can just use the settings that you have. This could be cool because you can have your island set up so that you can't have fire through the normal ways that you can start fire, but you can with these zones, or you can set it so you can see the fire on the ground, but it won't ignite the objects. You can use channels to enable it, disable it, ignite the fire, and extinguish the fire. So I've set up a couple of triggers here. Let's see what it looks like. So the fire starts off quite naturally. It's very patchy. I don't know if that's done randomly and it's different every time, but it does look very natural. Doesn't seem to burn that much. You can re-trigger it so it ignites again. That's better. We got some more fire now. So it's worth playing around with that, how many times you trigger it. Maybe you could have it on a timer or a loop. You keep triggering it. And then the extinguish animation's very natural as well. It just slowly peters off. That's really cool. So there's so much you could do with that. You can set fire to things without needing an explosion. I can't wait to use this in my maps. Remember guys, chip pan fires are no joke. Be very careful when you're deep frying chips. So now I've got like 1,000,001 ideas in my head of things I can do with this new device, new options with the prop manipulator, new props, new consumables, and I'm sure you guys have as well. I've probably missed something out. If I have, let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll cover it in another video. But for now, if you enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one.